Welcome back to our study called Sin at the Door. And today we're starting in Genesis chapter 4, verse 6. And this little section is called God Cares. Instead of striking down Cain where he stood, God lovingly approaches him and asks him questions like he did when his dad sinned. Remember when Adam sinned, God came to him and asked him questions? That's what God does with Cain here. He says, "Why are you angry?" Not that God doesn't already know, but he wants Cain to think about what is going on. God appeals to Cain's reasoning. He says, if you do well, will you not be accepted? Isn't this how it works? Is basically what God is saying. Isn't this the way I set all these things up, Cain? If you do well, everything will go well with you. I'll reward you. But if you don't, sin is crouching at the door. Sin is just waiting there for you, ready to pounce on you as soon as you open that door. Don't open that door, Cain. The sin that is at your door wants you, and it wants what is really contrary to you. It wants to rule over you. It wants to dominate you. Cain, you must rule over the sin. Don't open the door. Don't let it in. You can hear that the desire of God is that Cain would not commit the sin that he is about to do. God cares for Cain, even though he's just offered an unacceptable sacrifice. And he's really ready to commit a grievous sin here. God knows what's about to happen, but God still comes to him and pleads with him. J.R. Miller told this story about sin. He said, there's a story of a man who took a young tiger and resolved to make a pet of it. It moved about his house like a kitten and grew up fond and gentle. For a time, its savage, bloodthirsty nature seemed changed into gentleness, and the creature was quiet and harmless. But one day, the man was playing with his pet, when by accident his hand was scratched, and the beast tasted blood. That one taste aroused all the fierce tiger nature, and the ferocious animal flew on his master and tore him to pieces. So it is with passions and lusts of the old nature, which are only petted and tamed and allowed to stay in the heart. They will crouch at the door in treacherous lurking, and in some unguarded hour, they will rise up in all their old ferocity.